Hello and welcome back. I have this little Scots pine. I collected this a few years, probably maybe 4 or 5 years ago, and I put it on this rock, and I put the rock into this tray, and it's basically, I did a little bit of wiring it when I did it first, did a bit of dead wood and stuff, but then I took the wire off and it's just basically been neglected. You see it's covered in liverwort. The roots are probably going around the pot half a dozen times. It's just been left for, and every year I say I must repot that tray and do something with it. But it's one of these ones that's kind of on the back of the list, and it always ends up being forgotten about. So I'm going to tackle it a bit early this year. I'm going to get it done so it's out of the way before all the big repotting starts. Otherwise it's going to end up staying in this pot again for another year, and it's not really doing much. It's just sitting there. So I think it's either do something with it now or forget about it. So I'm going to do something with it. So I think the first thing we need to do, I presume it's not tied in because it's on this rock. You see the roots and all have filled the holes in the tray and everything. It's really not doing great. So let's get it out of this tray. And clean it off. Hold a lot of water as well, I would say. Let's put that tray out of the way now. I might even put it on a different rock or something. We'll see. This was like that done years ago, so we may change it up a bit. Let's get it cleaned off anyway. It's going to take quite a while to get it all free of this, I would think, because it's so wet. Matted it is at the bottom. At least it's falling away anyway, the soil easy enough. It should be okay to work around this now. The weather's very mild, it's still around 10 degrees and it's very wet. We're getting a lot of rain, so it's not like it's going to dry out or anything. I think I need to, if I can, get it off this rock, because I can't really work on it, the roots, because I've no idea where on the rock the roots are going. Well, there's a wire here actually holding it onto the rock, so I'll cut that off. Where's my wire cutter in there? That's probably what's stopping me getting it off. It seems to be growing into the rock. Okay, so that's the rock out of the way. It's got plenty of long roots anyway, so we can put it on another rock if we want. Taller rock or something, we'll see what we've got. For now, we'll just get all these roots cleaned off. Ton of liverwort on it. Seems to be all some small roots here, but all the growth is coming through these big roots going down. So Okay, that's what we kind of want. We want a root over rock. We want a few big roots rather than lots of fine roots. We want the fine roots at the bottom. Okay, so I'll work this mess out and then we'll come back and have a look. Okay, so I've cleaned off the roots. You can see how long they are, really long. I didn't give them a wash as such, I just kind of cleaned the muck off without going too crazy. Now, I had a look at what rocks I have, and I don't really have anything too suitable for it. It would need to have something kind of coming through here, I think, and I don't actually have any at the moment. But then I noticed and remembered I have this guy. I got to do a Halloweeny kind of a plant on, so maybe this is the one for this. So we could put this around I want to kind of show off the bends and that in the trunk. That could possibly go on there, kind of like that, and we could style the tree then on him and let it grow away. So I think that's what we'll do. Been looking for a tree for this with long roots, and this has definitely got long roots, so let's see what we can do with it. Okay, so the thing I want to do is try and decide my positioning on him, where I want it. So I think something like that. You can see the way the tree follows this side of his head nicely there. So if we put him like that, then it's just a matter of getting these roots. They're a bit too long, to be honest with you, and we're definitely going to have to cut them, so hopefully it'll survive. And then we're going to have to do a bit of trimming. So to make sure we get it held on, we're going to have to bring this one in through here, I think, and out here. So I think to do that, we're going to have to bring that one on this one. This one could maybe go in under there. We could bring this one around. Then we'd be crossing them roots. Maybe that one would be better there. Yeah, they'll bring this one through. So I will prune some of this off. We don't want all of this. Might be better off wrapping this in some cling film or something. So here. Okay, this is going to be a bit fiddly, so again I'll pause the video and I'll wait until we get all this all cling filmed up, and then we'll come back and we'll work on threading it through. Okay, so I have the roots more or less entwined where I want them, so you can see this few wrapped around here, and I'll wrap this one around the back here, and this one will come this side of the shoulder, and this one will come this side of the shoulder, so that should lock it on once they're growing. Now the roots are still very long. I actually prefer put trees like this onto something like this when the roots are shorter, and bury the whole thing and let the roots grow through it, rather than trying to entwine long roots. A lot of people prefer to grow the roots long and then do it, but I just feel putting it on with short roots and let the roots grow is better, because you end up with this kind of thing now with long and all the growth at the end. So I don't want to cut all that off yet until I get more roots back here. So what I'm going to do is I've cut off some, but I'm going to leave a lot of these long ones. That can be pruned back a bit. And for now we'll pot it into, I've just got this plastic container, I'm going to put it in here and just wrap the roots for now around until we get a bit more going on back along, and next time we repot it we can prune the roots back and keep pruning them back until they're a lot shorter than they are now. Some of these we can maybe take back a little bit, but okay, so we'll get a bit of soil in and we'll get it potted up. Make sure we've got our roots growing the way we want them. We want them as tight as we can. I could wrap some tape around it to hold them in tight to the statue, but I think we should be alright. We can just kind of pin them a bit underneath and things. And once they start gripping, they'll tighten up. Once they start growing, I mean, then they'll tighten up. These ones I'm just going to have to stuff around the back for now. Like I said, I don't want to cut off all the kind of growing tips yet. We'll wait until we've got some more growth on it. Okay, so I'm going to plant it quite deep in the pot just to make sure it's got plenty of soil around the roots. Okay, let's work all that in now. I've just got the tree tied onto him here for now with a bit of grafting tape, but that'll come off once it starts growing and it's holding onto the statue with its roots. Ones like this we can pin in on the next repot. We'll pin them in, make sure they're good and tight. Filling inside the statue as well, so that roots do grow in there. You can fill the roots. pretty good. What I'm missing is I will try and get a bit of soil in there if I can. Let me see if I get a small skin. I'll be able to aim it a bit better. Okay, that should do. Got a good bit of soil inside now. Okay. Now, wiring wise, my plan is to probably bring this guy up more. We'll bring this one down to the side of his face kind of thing. So it's going to down like this, and then we'll bring this upper part up and we'll paint the wood with lime sulphur, so that kind of goes a white colour to match him. The styling I think I'll leave for now. I won't wire it right now after doing that work to it. We'll let it recover and we'll see how it goes. If it lives, great. If it doesn't, it's just a free tree that I collected one day. I was just walking, I spotted it and I just pulled it out. When I pulled it out, I just ripped it out. I had no tools with me, and as far as I know, it didn't have very many roots by the time I'd pulled it out, but it survived that, so hopefully it'll survive this. And we'll get a bit more root going on. Yeah, and I think I'll just kind of style this up a bit more. Okay, so we'll put it out. I'll give it a good watering. Like I said, it's raining continuously, so it'll stay good and wet, and it should hopefully start growing. We could maybe, when we cut this off, pull that down a little bit more. We'll see how it goes. So, but for now, from me and him, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.